Hello, everybody. It's Gloria from Gigi the Crochet Queen. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you, Dr. Katrina, for your continued membership of Mindful Crafts and More. And for all of my new subscribers, welcome, welcome, welcome. And for my returning subscribers, thank you for returning and welcome back. Okay, let's see who joins me. So I finished the Kappa. I think that's what it's called. It's like a turtle bird thing. But I didn't put the finger and toe things on because I was tired of doing it. And I ended up, instead of sewing on this, I don't know, feather-like things, one is sewn on, the other ones I just used some glue, the glue stick, hot glue gun, and finished it off. But my daughter said he's cute still, so he's done. I'm working on trying to get rid of some of my whips, get them finished so I can go on and do some other things. So I will work on some granny squares while I'm here. Since this is the latest whip that I started. And this one, I hope I'm finished one day. And lo and behold, we've had chilly days these past couple of days. I was not expecting it this early. What is that? Oh. But so the heat has been on. It's 75 degrees right now. I don't know what it was. I didn't even pay attention to what the temperature was this morning. But it was cold enough where my heater was on, so. But I'm not sure. Hey, Diane, how are you today? Thank you for joining me, and I hope you did a thumbs up. What are you working on? What's your weather like? Uh-oh. That looks... Okay, no, it's okay. And they showed on the news all of the iguanas frozen in time because when the temperature drops, they just freeze wherever they are. They're there until the temperature comes up. I would not want to be one of the people around when they all start moving again. They just creep me out. I do not like reptiles at all. I wonder why they do that, but I don't see any other critters doing that. It's pretty doggone creepy. I have so much stuff that I want to get done. Time is not my friend. And trying to track down people is even worse. Hey, Vicki, how are you today? Hey there, my friend working and lurking. 66 degrees in Cali today. Rain expected for the next few days. Oh, you all are getting some rain. We got a little rain yet last week, but no more since. I'm hoping we get some. I really hate running my sprinklers. I hate that water bill. I like having a low water bill. I got my, what is it called? The real estate tax that shows you where all your money goes to. I can't believe how much money we're paying. It's just ridiculous. Tell you, home ownership in South Florida and Florida in general is expensive. And if you don't have a home now, it's really hard to get one at a reasonable price. Everything is ridiculously priced now. I don't get it. You don't even want to know. I know. Oh, 46 in Philly. That's chilly. Mm. I was on Facebook yesterday or last night. I don't know. I'm losing track of time. And saw somebody talking about this glue for artificial nails. I don't wear them, but I've always been a nail fanatic. From a young girl, I was a nail fanatic. I used to polish my nails different colors and always biting my nails. If they weren't polished, I'd bite them. So now that my teeth are all out of whack, I can't even bite my nails anymore. So I guess that's a good thing. But they were talking about this glue, and I bought some of those press-on nails for my mom, but I think they lasted all of a day, if that long, because they just popped off. So I was like, oh, now mind you, I'm trying to stop buying. Hello, Tangled in Yarn. Annette, how are you today? Thank you for joining me, and I hope you did a thumbs up. What are you working on? What's your weather like? So I was, anyway, the glue that comes with the nails didn't last long at all. So this lady was showing this stuff, and I'm trying to stop shopping Amazon because I think he's made quite enough money off of me. Trying to stop a lot of shopping, a lot of places, necessary shopping. But I'm curious. So I went on, they had the site on Facebook, but then I said, well, let me see what, if the price is the same on Amazon, and I'll get the free shipping. So I went on and found it. So I said, well, I'm going to order some nails and the glue and the remover just to see if it really works. Because I used to do that dip acrylic thing, and then my nails got, so messed up. And I was like, and only because I kept wondering what one of my pinky fingers hurt. And I kept like, why is it hurting? And I soaked it off because it was during the pandemic and I wasn't going back, because they had closed down all of the nail shops and the salons during that time. And so when I soaked it off, I realized my nail had lifted. Then, like, all of them started having problems. And then I was like, okay, I'm done with that altogether. Never do that again. And mind you, I've been going to the dermatologist forever trying to figure out how to clear my nails up. But they look so much better than they did before. But they're flaky on the top. I have like three nails that are really smooth. The other ones are flaky on the top. I was like, whatever. They're not all lifting up like they were before. Okay, everybody saying hello. So The stuff is supposed to come tomorrow, I think. We will see if it really works or not. I used to do what was it? I don't think we called it acrylic way back then, but now I can't even remember what it was, but whatever it was. I even I was able to just bite those off too. I was such a nail biter when I was younger. But anyway, I always like to look at pretty nails. I don't care too much for the really extreme pointing ones, and I don't definitely don't care for excessively long nails because I don't understand why you need nails that long. First of all, and my first as a nurse, maybe everybody thinks that way. How do you take care of yourself when you go to the bathroom with nails that long? So I like nice length. A lot of young girls are now wearing press-on. Kiss is a good glue to you. Well, that's what I had, but it didn't last 2 weeks. It didn't even last a day for my mom. Yeah, the no the even the, dermatologist, he was like, "Well, I wouldn't suggest you go to the nail shop." So, because I had it on the net on my, toes, like my great toe. I think it was just a great toe, and my fingernails, so no, those are out for me. I can soak my own feet. It's a lot more work now at my age. It's a lot more work. Hey, Gloria, how are you today? Thank you for joining me. And I hope you did a thumbs up. And how is it in Chi-Town? What's the weather like there? And are you still working on something? My niece and her dad and I went to on the first Sunday of every month they have jazz brunch, and this was last year. Yeah, it had to be last year, wasn't this? I don't think we went. If we went this year, I can't even remember, but we went. And she was back there, typical 16, 17-year old. She was putting on her makeup, she was doing her nails, all this stuff. I'm like, girl, we got in the car. She had on her makeup, she had put on her nails. It's like, girl, you got to teach me that. But I am not so focused on. I bought this Ilani, I think it's Ilani foundation that's supposed to be 2-in-1, which is the concealer and the foundation together. I kind of like it. It did it what it said it would do somewhat, but I just don't like makeup. And when I watch the girls on YouTube that do the makeup and they got 15 different items that they put on their face, and it's always funny. One of the ladies that I follow on YouTube, I was following her because her hair was natural, and at the time my hair was natural until I got my locks. And then so I really never I think I always saw her in her face, no makeup or whatever. And then one day I watched one of her makeup videos and it was like she didn't even look like the same person. I was like, I would have never even guessed if I had started just watching her videos with her makeup because she does wigs. She always got some fancy wigs. She's showing off and all kinds of hairstyles and stuff. And if I had never seen her with her face with no makeup, I would have never known that she was the person with the makeup because she looked totally beautiful. Beautiful. She looked beautiful with the makeup, but without the makeup, she looks like she's 20 years old. With the makeup, she's added some years, but it's still beautiful. But I was like, I'm shocked. She doesn't even look like the same person. But I've never been really makeup. Lipstick I love. Lip gloss I love. But that whole putting on the foundation and blush and eyeshadow and mascara and eyeliner. Mm-mm. That's that's definitely I'm going out somewhere. But I try to do it so I can know what I'm going to be doing. But and I bought the Juvia. I bought both of her huge palettes of eyeshadow. I I like it, but it just even when I put the primer on my eyelids, it still just runs it just all over my face. I was like, this isn't working for me. I said I'm going to stick to the cheap Dollar Tree stuff. I am doing good. I'm glad you are too. What's the weather like in Chi-Town? Some ladies love makeup. I've never been that. Most you're gonna get out of me is definitely some lipstick or some lip gloss. I have to have. I can't wake up in the morning and say, put as they say, beat my face. Nope, nope, nope. That would require me to have to get up earlier than I want to get up. And only person that comes to the house is the UPS or the postman anyway. So no need to put on makeup because by the time they put the package down, they are gone. But that is the makeup thing. You too. Thanks for joining. 52. Whew. That's not too bad. Your winter hasn't, I think winter, the first day of winter is in December anyway, but 52 is not too bad, I guess, for Chicago. Mm-mm. I think I'm going to have to start putting these squares together. It'll give me time to practice crocheting them together instead of sewing them together. Hopefully, I'll get it right. This is one reason why I don't like doing granny squares because I tend not to ever put them all together. I watched. It was so sad to hear Jimmy Kimmel's band leader had passed away, and so I watched the beginning of the show. What a friendship they had! What a beautiful friendship they had. Oh yeah, that lakefront to get you, girl. Woo. That's the real cold. I am not the cold person. I didn't bring in any of those plants. I said they'll get some sunshine. I'm not bringing them in because let me see, I'm sure today is Wednesday. Yeah, by Friday, this little cold front will probably be over. Let's see. Let's do yep, 81 degrees Friday. So that is, I'll be glad to be over it. I don't like cold weather. But I do like that the iguanas are frozen for a while. I get sprouted those greens. I need to put them in a bigger pot. That's all. That's what I need to do. I need to find me different sizes of pots because I have some really big ones. But I was watching a lady on YouTube, and she says if you put plants in bigger pots, it stresses them out. And that is so true. Because I've seen plenty of my plants not do so well after putting them in bigger pots. Because you always think, oh, let me put it in a bigger pot, then it gives them more room to grow. But no, they need to go little by little. You saw them on the news. Oh, they are so creepy. And they are just all over. I can't stand it. And they eat anything green. They supposedly don't like peppers, but my dad had habanero. I think he had either Scotch bonnet or habanero pepper trees, and the iguanas just devoured them. So I don't believe them. I think they've adjusted to whatever we grow here, and they're just gonna eat it. It's awful. I can't stand them. So far, I haven't seen any of them munching. I have several tomato plants that I want to put outside, but I just don't want them to destroy them. I saw someone that had on Facebook, I'm on lots of Facebook groups for growing, for gardening, and this person had like um like the chicken wire that I think that's what it is, chicken wire around his sweet potato plant. But those iguanas, their fang, their whatever, their feet thing, I don't know what you call them. They're not paws. Those things are probably destroy anything. And I just saw why the I don't see cats in the yard anymore. Um, every now and again I see them, but my neighbor next door put up a little block because they used to dig right by my Suriname cherry tree. They would dig. They dug them a little place so they could go in and out. But you can't stop cats because they crawl right up that fence, jump right on over. But I said the cats can stay because they will eat those baby iguanas quickly. So they can stay. But I don't see as many as I used to. I don't know if they've been captured or what, but not as many around before. But I know I got to get those tomatoes outside. I don't know if they'll be able to grow a tomato inside. I need to do some more research on that because I would like to have me some delicious tomatoes. My pepper plant outside, I let the pepper stay on the vine too long. Then it started to go, but I plucked it off. I tell you, a fresh pepper does not taste like um, the peppers that you get in the store. Such a big difference in the taste. So I have a couple more on that one plant. I think I have in the tomato plant. I think that what's sprouting is another pepper plant because it doesn't have the same leaves as the tomato plant. So I took that one out and it's growing pretty good. And then I looked at my other tomato plant and I saw another one growing out of it. I was like, oh, because I pretty much have all I just reused the old soil. So whatever seeds were in there, they're sprouting. Now, mind you, they didn't sprout when they were wherever they were growing, but now they are. So now I'm going to have some new pepper plants. I bought a lot of seeds. My dad gave me some collard green seeds, but not a single one of them has sprouted. I don't know why, but I used the stems from the bottom. They still had the bottom stem to them, so that's what I kept that, and I just left a couple of the small leaves on it and put them in some soil, and they are growing quite nicely. So I might have me some collard greens for Christmas. Definitely won't have any for Thanksgiving, but I'll have some for Christmas. But I can eat collard greens. That's my Sunday meal used to be. I don't cook quite as often as I used to. Life has been lifing for me. My energy is just zapped out. So I don't cook as much as I used to. And my daughter works on Sundays, so no need to cook all that excess food when no one's here, even though you can eat it all week. But my daughter is just like her papa. Not akin to leftovers, where I love leftovers. I cook a lot to have leftovers because I don't want to be cooking every single day. Anywho, to each its own. To each its own. Now I have to make some calls. All right, I am going to get off of here so I can make my calls. I hope you all have a good rest of your day. I thank you all for joining me. And if you didn't do a thumbs up, do a thumbs up before you leave. Everybody stay safe. Keep crocheting. Bye-bye.